It's the end of all that we know. Boom, boom, boom. Your eyes are all the ground. Boom, boom. This is my kingdom. Holy fucking shit. What did I just watch? What did I just watch with UFC 207? I can't believe what the fuck I just watched. Now, you guys know me. I normally break down the whole card and I talk about it. But honestly, this card, it was whatever. This card was literally whatever. I did not really care. That main event was just, I can't believe it. I can't believe what I just witnessed. I witnessed a massacre in the main event of Ronda Rousey. Fogate Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey no more. Rousey's return, what a flop. I can't believe what we just witnessed. Ronda Rousey got knocked the fuck out by Amanda Nunes in 48 seconds. Now, no, she wasn't like dead on the ground doing a stanky leg or anything like that. No, she was loopy the whole damn time. She was gone for 13 months. 13 months. Ronda Rousey was gone from the sport. And this bitch was still fighting with her chin up high, acting like she was the baddest motherfucker on earth. And she got ran over by Amanda Nunes. Like, Amanda Nunes was like a goddamn like semi-truck, and Ronda Rousey was this convertible. Your convertible looks nicer, it feels nicer, it looks cleaner to drive down the Vegas Strip. You want to drive the convertible more, but Amanda Nunes was like a semi-truck and fucking ran into that convertible, flipped it over, and made the convertible nothing anymore. That's what Amanda Nunes just did to Ronda Rousey. That's what she did to Ronda Rousey. Just destroyed Ronda Rousey. Just made it look like Ronda Rousey has never striked in her life, has never fought in her life. This was just insane. I could not believe it. You know, like, I'll be honest here. Amanda Nunes, I think is a very good striker. As an overall fighter, I didn't think she was that great, to be honest. That's just me. Before this fight, you know, before even the Misha fight, I wasn't high on Amanda Nunes. I was just like, you know, because the Vadatini-Shevchenko fight, when that happened, she looked just all right. Here, the last two fights that she had, I don't know if maybe she's fighting lesser competition. Maybe Ronda and Misha are no longer the fighters who they are. So maybe Amanda Nunes looks greater than she does because, you know, Misha Tate is kind of like an old school fighter, still fights with the old school mentality, hasn't really improved all that much. You know, Misha Tate's just kind of like a scrapper. I don't know if it's because Ronda Rousey has been gone for 13 months, but Amanda Nunes looks unstoppable. She's just a semi-truck, and there's nothing that's stopping her. She's a semi-truck going down that highway, and I don't know who's going to stop this girl in her division, at least. Now, she wants to go up and try to fight Cyborg. Good luck with that, Amanda Nunes. Good luck with that shit. But God, I can't believe what I just witnessed in that main event. Like how many of you guys in the main event thought that was going to happen? Like, like, it was sad. Fogate Ronda Rousey. Like Amanda Nunes said, Fogate Ronda Rousey. There's so many other women in the UFC. Like, oh God. Can't believe what I just witnessed. I want to hear your guys' reactions. I want you guys in the chat to react to this. I need you guys in the chat to like keep what you witnessed, because like honestly, I'm stunned. I cannot believe that Ronda Rousey's return was like for real. This has to be one of the biggest flops ever, man. Like all the hype, all the video packages, all the promotion and stuff like that, and this is what we got. Like Ronda Rousey just came out and laid an egg for her fans, and didn't even talk after the fight. She didn't want to talk after her fight. I highly doubt if she talks during the post-fight press conference, I'll be surprised. I'll be so damn surprised if Ronda Rousey talks at the post-fight press conference tonight. So damn surprised. But Mr. Blue Knight said, I didn't expect that to happen that quick. Prosperity says, man, I'm sad and pissed. Man, Ronda is a CM Punk copycat. There ain't no way to end her legendary career. Of course, she still has drawing power. Calix says, what a puss. Okay, whatever you say. You think WWE would still want her? I don't care if WWE wants her. I'm not even talking about WWE right now. Like, I honestly do not want to talk anything WWE right now. Like, who cares? Ronda Rousey going to WWE. Who gives a fuck? It's not going to help the ratings any. So, it's not going to help the product any. If anything, just helps Ronda, though. I think when Ronda lost to Holm last year, I think she didn't give a shit anymore. P.S. Lesnar lasted longer against Goldberg than Ronda against Nunes. Yeah, seriously. Why is everyone like? I get it. My channel's more of a wrestling channel, but seriously, this is different. Holm versus Nunes 145. No. I would like to see Nunes versus Cyborg. That sounds a lot more interesting and stuff like that. Yeah, no, Ronda, because like honestly, Ronda kept her chin out. Ronda literally just stood there and took the punishment. She literally stood there and took the punishment. Like just took the punishment. Like her chin, like Ronda's like striking was just so terrible. Like her strike defense and just the way she was like this the whole time, like wide open. She showed no improvement whatsoever. Like, yeah, she looked more ripped and fit in her whole life, but she didn't try anything. You would think with Amanda Nunes, the first thing you would do would just be go back to your bread and butter, judo throw someone and go for that stupid armbar. Like, seriously, Ronda Rousey's career, man. Like we'll do a whole little Ronda Rousey thing a little bit later in the stream and stuff like that. Talk about what because she is still a huge star for the sport, no matter what you say about tonight. Like, without Ronda Rousey, there would be no Amanda Nunes. There would be no women's UFC. She is like the benchmark when it comes down to women's MMA and everything like that, especially women fighting in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. There's no denying what she has done for the sport. There's many other fighters like that, but it's just sad. Like, this is how her legendary career might end. Honestly, I feel like they rushed her going back for that title. Like, I get it. She's like the biggest star, so her going for the title makes the most sense, I guess. But why not give her a warm-up, a tune-up fight beforehand? You know, Holly Holm's been on a 2-fight losing streak. That would be still good. Like, Holm versus Rousey, too. Yes, even though not for the belt, still had a lot of weight to it. So you would think you would want to give her dad or maybe someone else. Like, I don't know, like Juliana Pena or something like that. Like, I'm just saying, you could have given her another girl and then get her ready and get her back to the whole rhythm of fighting again. Yeah. So Amanda Nunes destroyed. Nunes versus Travis Brown. Maybe Nunes' girlfriend versus Travis Brown. So yeah, I don't even know. It's the Nunes wave now. I wonder how long this wave is going to last. I wonder how long this wave is going to last. Because honestly, like I said, if you look at who Amanda Nunes, when she fought Shevchenko, sorry if I'm botching her name, but when Nunes fought Shevchenko, Nunes didn't look good at all. Nunes looked so bad against Shevchenko. And please do not try to tell me she looked good in that fight. She looked like she was huffing and puffing, like, as Shevchenko almost finished her in the 3rd round. So I don't want to hear this, oh, Amanda Nunes is like the greatest of all time right now. Like, no, like she looked bad against Shevchenko. So, like, how are you going to sit here and tell me that Amanda Nunes, like, looks like amazing? Like, Amanda Nunes beat Miesha Tate, who's very a one-dimensional fighter, and she beat Ronda Rousey, who hasn't fought in 13 months. Impressive performances, yes, I'll give Amanda Nunes that. But, like, seriously, I'm not in this. I'm not on this like, hey, Nunes. I'm not on this like, oh, Nunes is unstoppable train, if you get what I'm saying. Because, like, seriously, you think if Cyborg could make 135, Nunes would stand a chance? Get the fuck out of here. Cyborg would kill her. Cyborg would eat Nunes for lunch. And also with this women's division, like, really, to be honest, minus Shevchenko and maybe Juliana Pena, who's really all there? That women's division, like, Amanda Nunes was like in her post-fight interview, was like, the more women in division, not just Honda. The more women in the division, not just Honda. You gotta respect us. It's like, who? Who the fuck is you? Isaiah Thomas, I'm Chase fucking Oliver. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my channel. Breaking news, Ronda Rousey announced in her post-fight press conference that she's retiring. Oh. Is that true? Oh, no. Cyborg runs women's MMA and Gabby Garcia. Yeah, she does. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you think Nunez will beat Cyborg? Please, someone tell me. Please, someone tell me if Amanda Nunez, give me a legit reason, because they fight exactly the same, but Cyborg's more of a monster. Cyborg's more of a threat. Cyborg is scary. Like Amanda Nunez can beat a Cyborg. But yeah, there was other stuff that happened at UFC 207. So let's talk about that for like 2 seconds, okay? I mean, there's other stuff that happened. So yeah, I just can't believe Ronda Rousey, the way that she lost. Like, oh god. So Ray Borg and Luis Smolka had a boring opening fight. Like, seriously, put the flyweights on any main card pay-per-view. These guys have never had a fucking entertaining fight. Like, honestly, can you name me a main card pay-per-view flyweight fight that was entertaining? None of these flyweights do anything entertaining. It's like the flyweights, they work best on the free Fox shows or like the prelims or something, because that's when I see like good flyweight fights. I have never seen a good flyweight pay-per-view fight. All their fights are fucking boring and dull and stupid. Ray Borg and Luis Smolka did nothing to make me impressed to them that they would even come close to Demetrius Johnson. And then Ray Borg's like, oh, I want to fight DJ. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dog? So you can get your ass kicked? You ain't going to make money getting that ass kicking either. Tarek Savadin and Don Hum Kim freaking bored the bricks out of everyone in that stupid building. I don't know what the fuck those two idiots were doing. TJ Dillashaw just, like, destroyed John Lineker and looked impressive doing so. So that happened. Okay. And then the co-main event, I think that this is the only other fight that people were actually caring about, was a co-main event fight between Canelo Garbrandt and Dominic Cruz and stuff like that. And the post-fight is up right now live on UFC. Well, tell me when Ronda gets their prosperity, if Ronda is going to show up, because that's all I'm going to give a fuck about. I don't care about like freaking Ray Borg going, I should fight DJ. I'm the Mexican Tasmanian. I should fight Taz Mexican or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. All right. I'll go fight DJ, or TJ Dillashaw going like, you know, the bantamweight title's mine. I'm going to get screwed. So, yeah. That's what I'm ending the stream. Once I hear Ronda Rousey is going to be on the stream, I'm telling you guys right now, I'm like, deuces. And if Ronda Rousey just comes out, gives her like a little PMS walk and like her PMS base, and then that's it, fuck it. That's what we're going to do. But Garbrandt versus Cruz for a quick minute or two. This was probably the best fight of the night. And it wasn't even close. Like, minus this one fight between like Garcia, like Alex Garcia, like just destroyed whoever the fuck he was fighting. This was the best fight of the night. And really, to be honest here, Cody Garbrandt, he surprised the hell out of me, man. He literally surprised the hell out of me with his head movement and his like countering and stuff like that. Like, Dominic Cruz, I felt this fight was either going to go two ways. One, Dominic Cruz was just going to do his usual and Cody won't hit him, and it's just going to be annoying and boring to watch. Or Garbrandt would catch Cruz, and Cruz would be shaky, and then Cody Garbrandt would be destroying him the rest of the fight. No, Cody Garbrandt, like, literally just looked like, because keep in mind, Cody Garbrandt, in the list of fighters that he fought, minus Thomas Almeida, he really didn't show his skill set. Like, literally, Cody Garbrandt, like, his skill set that you saw from him is like, okay, he's beating up some lower ranked guys in the bantamweight division. That was it. That's what you basically had off of Cody Garbrandt before he fought Cruz, minus Thomas Almeida. Who the fuck did this guy knock out? Taka Mizugaku and some other guys that I don't even know? I'm just saying, like, it's not like Cody Garbrandt. It's not like Cody Garbrandt beat anyone worth a damn, minus Thomas Almeida, like I will say again, because Thomas Almeida is a rising prospect. But here he looked so good. He looked like a main eventer. He looked like he couldn't be touched. It's kind of like almost like Conor McGregor, where Conor McGregor, you know, he beat a bunch of nobodies and then just destroyed Jose Aldo with one punch. And then it's like, oh, McGregor actually is really good. We just didn't see it. So, yeah. Who's Frank Thomas? Who went up live? Is he like better than me at talking about the sport? Go to him then, I guess. Yeah, but like Cody Garbrandt, man, he looked good. He was dicking around, mocking Cruz. Cruz kind of like respected that in some odd way. He was like, damn, dude, good for this guy. This guy can like talk shit and back it up. Like, really, to be honest, I felt Cruz might have like snuck away with the win because like there's like put in just call to see if there are any survivors of the Rousey plane crash. Putin just called. I don't know. Yeah, but Cody Garbrandt just destroyed Dominic Cruz and ended up becoming the bantamweight champion. And then, like, pretty much he called out TJ Dillashaw and stuff like that. Okay, someone made a video. Ronda Rousey announces a retirement and then made some like sex noises in the background. That was a good troll. It was a good troll person. Dude, like, hold up, man. I like, hold up. This, like, dude, Twitter is just like on fire with these Ronda Rousey memes. Oh God. Oh man, this guy, Gentleman's Handbook, no chill. Those who died in 2016: Carrie Fisher, Debbie Reynolds, Florence Henderson, Muhammad Ali, Gene Wilder, Prince, Ronda Rousey's UFC career. Oh God. Did Shark Teeth win his fight tonight? I don't know. Shark Teeth, who are you fighting? Hold up. Oh fuck! That sneeze came out of nowhere. I hate that. No, I hate that moan trap. Yeah, I was expecting it would finally be Ronda Rousey talking and stuff like that. It was like a moan trap. I was gonna play it for you guys, be like, guys, here's this video. I'm sure Meek Mahan has her art. Why do you guys like care if Ronda goes to wrestling? Like, who cares if Ronda goes to wrestling? Ronda ain't gonna help WWE any. Like, I don't know why everyone's like, oh, Ronda going to wrestling. What the fuck would she do for WWE? She's not gonna do anything for it. Yeah, more people would probably watch for a little bit, but she's not gonna change anything for this company. WWE's still gonna suck because they don't know how to write for their current crop of talent. So why would they know how to write for Ronda Rousey? Also, UFC 207 marks the end of an era. Not only was this the last event of UFC 2016, it was the last event for Mike Goldberg. Mike Goldberg will now be gone from the UFC. He'll be looking at his other options and stuff like that. He's not a free agent. They're just letting him go. I don't know who they're going to replace. Some reports have been saying Jim Rome, but, you know, until I see something that sounds legit, I'm not going to say it's Jim Rome. Hope it's not Jim Rome. But, yeah, Goldberg, was he the best? No, Mike Goldberg wasn't the best. But did he try? Absolutely. And I give Mike Goldberg a lot of props for trying, being able to handle with Joe Rogan a lot of times, being a very good professional guy, working with a bunch of different guys in the UFC. I'm going to miss him saying, just like that. And here we go. It is all over. I'm going to miss those little voices from Joe Rogan. It's going to be feeling weird when I watch a UFC pay-per-view. And then you have it where Joe Rogan, you know, like, you know, after they do their little thing, and I have to hear about my rules of the octagon. And it's just like, I don't have Joe Rogan, I don't have Mike Goldberg anymore to talk about the rules of the octagon. So I'm going to miss when he used to say, like, when he, like, I know that sounds weird, but I love when he was like naming off the rules of the octagon. And he goes, judges base the scoring on striking, grappling, aggressive counters, and octagon control. The way Mike Goldberg said octagon control was just great. Just amazing. Why is Twitter blowing up right now? Like something going on? Oh, it's like my private message group. Okay. Yeah, so. Yeah, so I wish Goldberg the best of luck in 2016. You guys want some fun little UFC trivia? Did you know Amanda Nunes is the first person ever to headline the T-Mobile Arena twice? Yeah, Amanda Nunes is the first person ever to headline the T-Mobile Arena twice. And she's the first person ever to walk in as a challenger and walk in as a champion And she's the first person ever to defend her title in the T-Mobile Arena. Oh, some UFC trivia for you guys there. Ho, ho, ho. You know, you can have all these UFC T-Mobile trivia apps, T-Mobile trivia for all you guys at that T-Mobile Arena. You have all this T-Mobile Arena little stats for your friends and stuff like that. Like, did you know Amanda Nunes did this? So, yeah. In the Octagon, sponsored by Ronda Tears. Ronda's Tears makes you last 48 seconds. MGM Grand is better, though. Well, T-Mobile Arena is the new MGM Grand, so get used to it. Deal with it. As Dave Bautista would say. Oh, Tista. Oh, Tista. Is Ronda Rousey talking yet? That's all I want to know. Is Honda Housey talking yet? Fogate Honda Housey. Sponsored by 7-Eleven. Drink those Slurpees. It's true, Brian Velez. They're replacing the MGM Grand with the T-Mobile. It's not just UFC, it's boxing too. That's the new venue. Because MGM owns Monte Carlo and it's right by Monte Carlo. You're replacing it. It's just all TJ Dillashaw. Oh, great, TJ Dillashaw. Yeah, man, I want to fight Cody Garbrandt. I want to fight him. You know, I can beat him. Blah, blah, blah. Like that sounds like a very entertaining press conference by one TJ Dillashaw. And then Cody Garbrandt coming out like, yeah, man, I knew I was going to win. I told you I was going to win. I'm the best in the world. You can't fight me. No love. MGM is Mayweather's house? Yeah, it is. That's the house that Floyd Mayweather built and will be remembered as. Like, you'll remember all, like, the big-time Mayweather fights and shit like that. I wish EA Sports would add a T-Mobile Arena in UFC 2. That would be called updating the game, which EA UFC 2 doesn't do. Now he left. Oh, okay. So TJ Dillashaw is now done boring the bricks out of everyone. TJ Dillashaw's done with that shit. TJ fights similar to Cruz with more wrestling. Yeah, like TJ Dillashaw, what he does, unlike Dominic Cruz is more he will do like his pattern steps and like try to go for jabs and kicks and stuff like that. And if he can shoot for a takedown, he will. But Cruz is not like, oh, I'm going for takedown first. Cruz is like Cruz sees if you're trying to throw like an open punch and stuff like that, Cruz will take you down. While like TJ Dillashaw, he will go for the takedown. TJ Dillashaw does his little two-step pattern and then take you down. That's what TJ Dillashaw does different than Dominic Cruz. Like, they have a similar style, but a little bit more different because Cruz does 3 pattern steps while TJ Dillashaw just does 2. And then he goes for either a takedown or most likely a kick of some sorts or like a lead jab. When you watch enough UFC, you can break it down. Yeah, now the reporters are just waiting for other fighters. Oh, breaking contact. What about some Staples Center's trivia? Clinton Cardinal, what's Staples Center trivia? UFC keeps canceling events at the Staples Center. How about that trivia for you? Cruz is a master salsa dancer with wild hooks. Still great. Yeah, no, Cruz is still a great fighter. There's no doubt that Dominic Cruz is still a great fighter. It's just Cody Garbrandt figured him out. It's just like Cody Garbrandt knew the patterns to because like if you can figure out Dominic Cruz's patterns, that's how you're going to beat him. You got to figure out and not get frustrated with the stupid movement. Because, like, the thing what Cruz will do, he'll do one pattern step. Then he'll do the second pattern step where he looks like he's going to punch you, but then he backs up, and then he does a third pattern step, and then he throws a punch or a kick. So you just don't know what he's going to do afterwards. And that frustrates you because when he does that second pattern step where he's, like, going in towards you, you want to go for a punch, but then Cruz will just step back and just punch you. Like, Cruz is, like, mostly, like, patterns and stuff like that. Cruz is just a rhythm type of fighter. It's not like Dominic Cruz is, like Cody Garbrandt showed that he had head movement. Like, holy shit, Cody Garbrandt's head movement was insane. He was just like, and his taunting too. His taunting almost cost him too. Like, I felt Cody Garbrandt should have not. Like, it was funny. It was like very enjoyable, but yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so my group chat that I'm in sent this lovely tweet by one the Lexman. This is why sometimes I don't like when wrestling fans talk about UFC or mention any UFC, because really, to be honest here, Like, you shouldn't be saying this. This is how you know you don't watch MMA. So this is what the Lex man tweeted out. I'm reading Ronda Rousey got knocked out again. ... in 48 seconds. Well, at least CM Punk doesn't look so bad now. The fuck? Like what are you talking about, cuh? The fuck you talking about? Oh, CM Punk don't look so bad. Ronda Rousey at least was on her feet. CM Punk literally got taken down and was getting raped. Ronda Rousey was on her fucking feet. Like, this is why I hate when wrestling fans try to come in and act like they know MMA or talk anything about MMA, because they don't know shit. Why are you even comparing Ronda Rousey to CM Punk in the fucking first place? Ronda Rousey is one of the biggest draws in MMA history, one of the biggest UFC stars, one of the biggest MMA stars, hell, one of the biggest sports stars of all time. And all CM Punk is a one-hit wonder in the WWE. And if he never cut that fucking pipe bomb promo, no one would know who the fuck this tattooed freak is. No one would know who the fuck CM Punk is if he never cut that pipe bomb where he was like, I'm the best in the world. Not you, John, me. I'm awesome. I'm the greatest. Hey, Cole Cabana, how's it going? No one would know who this fuck is. No one would care. The fact that he's like, like CM Punk doesn't look as bad now compared to Rousey. Rousey was fighting a champion. Punk was fighting a dude who only had one win on his record. So how the fuck are you going to compare this shit? Like, keep in mind, Ronda Rousey was fighting Amanda Nunes, who is a legit fucking champion. A legit fucking champ. CM Punk fought Mickey Gall. Who the fuck is this guy? Like, oh my God, dude. And Ronda Rousey, at least she was on her feet. CM Punk literally got taken down. And Mickey Gall could have ended that fight quicker than he did. Like, oh God, dude. Why would you post something so stupid like that? Why? Like, for real, Aisha. He needs to stop acting like he knows everything. Like, fuck. It's just like, yeah, Jackie D, like, that is laughable. Like, please, people in the chat, please tell me, is Ronda Rousey and CM Punk's situation even near comparable? It's not. It literally is not comparable at all. No, Laura. Oh. I agree with that, Mr. Blue Knight. Look, I don't want this to be like a Delexman bash piece. I don't even watch Delexman's videos. I just saw that tweet, and that tweet really pissed me off and really like shows why I get annoyed when like wrestling fans try to like compare why wrestling fans who barely watch MMA only watch the big events because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They say stupid ass fucking shit like that. Like, seriously, Ronda Rousey's a huge fucking star, one of the greatest stars ever. You know, wrestling fans think CM Punk is some big fucking star. CM Punk is not a fucking star. CM Punk is a niche star, if that makes any sense to you. What that means is that people who are fans of wrestling know who CM Punk is. Sure, some people will know who CM Punk is outside of the wrestling bubble, but for the most part, CM Punk is a megastar to wrestling fans because wrestling fans believe he's a megastar, and that's fucking it. No one else in their mind knows who CM Punk is. Like, seriously, like, all these other people that know who CM Punk is that are quote-unquote celebrities are C and D level celebrities. Those who are Punk friends with. Like, if Punk went to, like, an A-level party, you wouldn't know. No one would know who this fucking idiot is. Ronda Rousey is an A-level star. She's an A-level star, Ronda Rousey is. Like, she transcended the sport of mixed martial arts. I don't think people understand that. Despite, yes, she got her ass kicked tonight. Yes, she got her ass kicked a year ago by Holly Holm. But fucking A. Ronda Rousey was a once-in-a-generation type of star when she was hot. She wasn't just a niche star like CM Punk. Everyone likes to talk about how CM Punk was hot in 2011 with the pipe bomb and everything like that. He was so white fucking hot, yet Raw's ratings did not change. The WWE wasn't gaining anything after the pipe bomb promo. It wasn't like after fucking Money in the Bank, WWE became an overnight sensation again, where it's like, oh shit, everyone has to watch WWE. No, the only people who believed CM Punk was white hot were the people inside the wrestling business and the fans who watch it. He was white hot in wrestling. Ronda Rousey was white hot in the world. A global sensation. You can't compare CM Punk or Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey went on to fight a champion tonight in Amanda fucking Nunes. CM Punk fought Mickey Gall. Who the fuck is Mickey Gall compared to Amanda Nunes? Like, for real. Like, just stupid people, man. Doesn't make CM Punk's loss look bad. Yeah, it does. CM Punk had 2 years to fucking train for Mickey Gall and looked like he never fought in his life or trained in his life. Years. And he fucking got his ass kicked. At least with Ronda Rousey, we know she could kick ass. She kicked ass before, like, everyone started to evolve and be better fighters. It's not like Ronda Rousey, like, always sucked. There, like, you know, like, there's always points in, like, someone's career where they just start to regress and everything like that. It's just natural. You know what I'm saying? CM Punk, he literally was like, got 2 years to prepare for his first fucking fight, and he got his ass kicked. He had 2 years. 2 fucking years. So, like, how are you going to compare Ronda Rousey to CM Punk by any means of the necessary? Yeah, Mickey Gall, he has a bright future. I'm not trying, like, Brian Velez also said Mickey Gall has a bright future. The kid has a bright future. I'm not trying to say Mickey Gall sucks. I'm just saying, compared to Amanda Nunes, who's a champion, who the fuck is Mickey Gall? That's why the thing is like, that's why I was like, it's like Ronda Rousey is a star. And, like, the thing is, like, it's like, you know, my title's a joke title because my channel mostly sometimes I like to joke around a little bit, but you can't take away the impact Ronda Rousey not just had for women's MMA, but for the UFC. Especially at a time when the UFC was losing a lot of fans, a lot of interest. Guys like Anderson Silva and GSP were falling off. Like, people don't understand. Yes, Anderson and GSP weren't like the pay-per-view draws that, like, Conor and Ronda became, but really, to be honest here, it was just like Anderson Silva, the last memory we had of him being great, he was dicking around and got his ass kicked by Weidman. And then later on, GSP, the last time we saw this fucker fight, he barely beat Johnny Hendricks. That was the lasting memory of the old guard, of the old top guys in the UFC. And yeah, sure, we had John Jones, but John Jones, like, literally was so hit or miss with so many fans. Like, people don't understand. You either hated John Jones or you liked John Jones. But, like, at the same time, you couldn't stand John Jones because this motherfucker would be all like, hey, guys, I love Jesus. You know, Daniel, you're just such a pussy. How the fuck am I going to like this guy? I don't even know if he's a good guy or a bad guy. He tries to act nice, but he's actually a dick. Like, who the fuck is this asshat? Like, who can like John Jones at all? And then all the other fighters that you had that were dominant at the time, Jose Aldo, no offense, great fighter, boring as fucking bricks. Aldo, like, has had good UFC title fights, grant you did, but most of his fights were boring as bricks. The lightweight championship was like flopping around between Frankie Edgar and Benson Henderson and Anthony Pettis at the time. I don't even know what the welterweight division was doing. Oh, yeah, GSP just retired, and so Johnny Hendricks took a layoff. The heavyweight division, it was just Kane and freaking Junior Dos Santos doing nothing. The light heavyweight division was just John Jones being wishy-washy. The middleweight division was boring Chris Weidman, like, you know, like, the flyweights are not even more entertaining. Who gives a fuck about the flyweights now? DJ's the #1 pound-for-pound fighter. Yeah, putting me to sleep. Oh, don't get me wrong. Demetrius Johnson, yes, technically a really good fighter. Yes, Demetrius Johnson could possibly beat some of these guys. Yes, he's great. But seriously, he's pound for pound at putting you to sleep. And then the bantamweight champion, like, it was like Renan Barão was interim champion as Dominic Cruz was trying to get his knee, like, reattached to his body. So Ronda Rousey came in and she literally saved the UFC from just being irrelevant and just to being into a niche audience. Because the UFC was going down that path where it was just like, hey, the only people who watch this shit are people who are UFC fans, not people who are just like a casual viewer or anything like that. It was literally because of Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey literally carried that company at one point in time. Ronda Rousey literally was the biggest star for the UFC. She's the reason why UFC was able to be strong throughout 2013 and 2014, man. She fought so many times in 2013 and 2014. So, like, seriously, to be honest, yeah, Ronda Rousey, the way she ended her legacy tonight, yeah, it sucked. It was sad to see. But if anyone ever wants to come on here and try to debate the fact that Ronda Rousey was not a star for this sport, you are dumb. You cannot debate that to me. Because really, to be honest, when you look at the time frame when Ronda Rousey came in, she changed the game. She transcended that game, and she made it bigger. So, yeah, I don't know. Jose wants to go up at 155 for the interim title. Meanwhile, they fucking strip Conor for not defending his 145 title. Jose wants to go up 155. What a joke. Yeah, I don't know what Jose wants to do. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's born as bricks. They're going to be like, but personality shouldn't matter. It's like, you got, like, everyone in MMA says personality doesn't matter, but yet they love McGregor. Sonnen was like the coolest thing to like when Anderson was just like the most technical, dominant fighter of his time. It was like, oh, but I like Chael Sonnen, man. He says some funny shit. So I don't want to hear this. Personality does matter in MMA. Thank you, Prosperity. Prosperity's doing us a favor. He's sitting through all these boring ass interviews just to tell us if Ronda Rousey is going to come. Last match was it? Just could be her last match, Jackie D. I don't know yet. Still salty over that loss. Yeah, I would be too. See Jose and Conor again. Why? The first time, like, seriously, because Jose Aldo, like, no offense to Jose Aldo, he's just pound fighter, like, all time or currently? Because if I'm doing a list currently, like, how are we basing this, Brian Velez? Is it like who's actually good or people that I find that are good? Because I need to know. Like, I need to know, like, what you mean. Like, is it my personal list, or is it just just like people who entertain me pound for pound, or just in general? Because my pound for pound list, if I were to give 5 fighters in my P4P list, it would be number 1 would be John Jones still. I don't care what anyone says. John Jones is still the pound for pound best fighter. Dude could probably go and rip some of these lame heavyweights up. So John Jones, number 1. Number 2 is Mighty Mouse. Look, until Mighty Mouse can go up to bantamweight and show that he can fuck up some bantamweights, I can't put him higher than number 2. Number 3 right now is Conor McGregor. McGregor, yes, he won another title in another division, but quite frankly, dude, he lost to Nate Diaz at 170. I think he could lose to Nate in 155. Yeah, he avenged that loss to Nate, but when you look at that fight against Nate, it's literally so close, that last fight with Nate Diaz. So really, to be honest, he's number 3 right now. Until he avenges that loss to Nate Diaz, and I don't know, actually defends a championship. Like, I need to see Conor McGregor defend the title first before I say, oh yeah, he's the best fighter in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because like I can't like, if you're going to be called a champion, and I don't see you defend the belt, you can hold the belt all you want. Like, I can hold a UFC belt right now and call myself a champion. But guess what? If I haven't defended that belt, how am I really a champion? How am I really a big-time star? So that's why I have Conor McGregor at number 3 right now. But since he did win a championship in another division, he gets up there. Number 4 after tonight, you got to put Amanda Nunes up there, right? I think she could go up. She can go down to 125 if she wanted to and kill some of these idiots and stuff like that. And then at number 5, I got Georgiana. So those would be my top 5. Number 6 would be Bisping. Number 7 would probably be Khabib. Number 8 would be Tyron. Yeah, I'd put Tyron at 8. It's a little bit too soon to give Tyron Woodley top 5 is. Just saying. Number 9 would be Stipe. Yeah, I would give Stipe number 9. Yeah, Stipe number 9. And then number 10, who would be my 10th best fighter in the world? Brian Velvis. I'm a huge Stipe fan. I've said Stipe is awesome. It's just that, really, to be honest, I think if John Jones went up that divisions, like, Stipe Miocic would be confused as fuck. And until Stipe beats someone that I deem worth a damn, like, then I'll put him up higher. But really, to be honest, being Old Man Redoom and crazy-ass Alistair Overeem does not really help me, in my personal opinion. Avenge that loss to JDS Stipe. Maybe we'll talk. Maybe we'll make the top 5. And plus, like, Joanna has just been dominant with the belt. I felt Woodley looked really, really good. What's his face? Against what's his face? Stephen Thompson. Like, it was like so surprising and stuff like that. I don't know who my number 10 would be. Did I put Bisping on the list? I think I put him at number 6, right? I'm pretty sure Michael Bisping made the list. And I know everyone's gonna be like, how do you have Khabib over motherfucker idiots like Max Holloway number 10. There we go. Max Holloway at number 10. Happy people, good. I made a top 10 list. But I know a lot of people are going to be like, how do you have Khabib at 7 and 2 champions below him? Look, Khabib is like the one guy that you feel like can destroy Conor McGregor and destroy some featherweights. So I feel like Khabib is deserving of being on the list. Number 7 is not too high for him. Tyron Woodley and Stipe Miocic, like, let's face it, Tyron Woodley drawed in his first title defense and got one good punch on Robbie Lawler. Let's see more from Tyron Woodley before we start putting him in top 5 contention. Stipe Miocic beat up 2 older fighters. Let me see him beat up JDS and Cain Velasquez, and then maybe we'll be talking top 5 consideration. Max Holloway is just getting started to be a beast in the UFC. That's why Khabib is up there, because when Khabib fights someone, he utterly destroys them and embarrasses them to the point where you're just like, holy shit, I can't believe this guy is so damn good. Bisping's at 6 because he beat the greatest of all time in Anderson Silva, knocked out Luke Rockhold, and defended his belt against Henderson, and now he's going to face the freight train in Yoel Romero. Joanna is 5 because she at least defends her belt, but she doesn't really finish his fights. It's just boring technical fights. Nunez is 4 because she's won a belt, defended against Ronda Rousey, who is probably ranked higher than her anyways in a pound-for-pound fight, and she looks like she can go beat up some 125ers and maybe some of the 145ers not named whatever idiot's face is named Cyborg. And then later on, when you look at my number 3, Demetrius Johnson, Conor McGregor, he still lost to Nate Diaz, and he's never defended a championship. He cannot be number 1 or number 2. Number 2, Demetrius Johnson, same as Joanna champion, just doesn't really finish fights, really boring. And number 1, John Jones, because really, to be honest, John Jones could go up to heavyweight and maybe smash some of these fools, and he has literally just embarrassed everyone. I mean, really, to be honest, he can prove that he can beat heavyweights. I mean, Daniel Cormier used to be a heavyweight god, and John Jones threw Daniel Cormier around like he wasn't a heavyweight. And you see what DC does to dudes. Oh, I can already hear it now. People are going to be like, where's DC on your list? I didn't put Daniel Cormier on my pound-for-pound list. He don't deserve it. He defended the belt against Alexander Gustafsson. He don't deserve it, man. He has to beat the real king. I guess DC. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't care. I'll take the DC hate. I don't care. Honestly, don't care that I don't have DC on my list. I mean, there's so many great fighters and stuff like that. It's just hard. How about Daniel Cormier? Oh, well, it's cool. No one's going to get hurt by it at the end of the day, right, people? Even Harambe lasted longer than Rousey. Oh, too soon. So is Rousey now in the press conference? Prosperity. Who's at the press conference right now? Bisping should be number 1. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Michael Bisping number 1. Wow, Cruz is talking now. Oh, great. Sounds very interesting. Yeah, man, he just surprised me. CP says screw DC. Okay, so I'm not in the wrong for not having DC on my list. I can't believe I forgot about DC. To be fair, I forgot about a lot of fighters. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not that big of a deal. I forgot about a lot of fighters. I guess you could kind of take Khabib off my list and put DC at 7, but I still think Khabib is a pound for pound better fighter than DC. Just my opinion, after all. John Jones, get your shit together. I'm waiting for you, boy. Come on, TJ. Come out here, motherfucker. Alrighty then, guys. I feel like I don't know what else is there to talk about. I feel like we talked about a good portion of MMA topics, and I don't feel like talking about the next UFC card that's big time. Like I'm sorry, BJ Penn versus Yair Rodriguez. Who the fuck is watching that? I didn't even know BJ Penn was still fighting. I thought that dude was gone. I thought he retired 2 years ago after like Frankie Edgar kicked his ass. Guess not. He's fighting featherweight. So yeah. CPZ, we already had enough Ronda Rousey suicide watch jokes. Leave Ronda alone. Leave Ronda alone. Yeah, Ronda Rousey lost. What a year ending to the year of 2016. Ronda Rousey getting her ass kicked. I'm not leaving that. What did Ron say? I'm not leaving that octagon until I'm champion. That ain't happening, Ronda. This is my kingdom. Yeah, I got a call from Ronda Rousey, and she said, "Guess I have to go back to work because I feel like I can beat Amanda Nunes' dumbass." Nope. She has that E40 song. Everybody got choices. Want to fight Holly again? Nope. Want to fight Nisha again? Nope. Want to fight Amanda Nunes? Yep. Did you make a mistake? Yep. Should you have fought Misha? Yep. Should you have fought Holly? Yep. Aisha, it's not even New Year's yet. This is 12:30. New Year's is tomorrow. The fuck you on a different life? Are you already in 2017 or something? No. Everybody got choices. Ronda made the wrong one fighting Amanda. She should have fought Misha. Yep. Instead, she fought Amanda. Nope. She made the wrong mistake. Yep. Guess her career is over. Yep. I can't believe Ronda did that. Nope. Everybody got choices. And Ronda made the wrong ones. I'm cracking myself up here, guys. Keep in mind that if you guys are wondering, you guys see me do this a lot, like the teeth chattering and like kind of like doing this. It's because I'm trying to quit chewing tobacco. And when you quit nicotine, you just like, you get like weird sensations in your mouth and stuff like that. So like sometimes I go like this. And so I just want to let you guys know because like, why the fuck are you chattering your teeth so much? It's because I'm trying to quit and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going good. All right, guys. Thank you all very much for tuning in and watching this crazy live stream. Hope you guys found some enjoyment out of this and stuff like that. Chewing gum does nothing for me, Aisha. Hope you guys found some enjoyment out of this. If you guys like what you saw, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Have fun. Enjoy your guys' new year. Take care of yourself. And just like Brock Lesnar, guys, sometimes you don't have to give a shit. And remember, like Ronda Rousey, everybody has choices. Yep. This is the end of all we know. This is my kingdom. Fogate Ronda Rousey.